everyone. Welcome to this edition of the NXT Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kenny Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the NXT Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join on the join on the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right. As you see right here, the big face-off from last week. Carmelo Hayes, the challenger, and Braun Breaker, the champion. We know merely next week, these two men will be at NXT Stand and Deliver for that coveted NXT Championship. We'll get to that coming up. So sit back, relax, and let me tell you what went down on the NXT Ring Report. We got a lot to get to. Let's not waste no time whatsoever. Let's get down to business right now. As you see right here, Ilja Dragunov. He's gonna take on JD McDonagh. These two men fought each other in NXT UK. Now they bring their feud from the UK to the US. And these two phenomenal wrestlers, they're gonna battle each other tonight. And you'll be surprised on what's gonna go down tonight on between them. As well as this, Indy Hartwell takes on Tiffany Stratton. Which one of these two lovely ladies will advance on to the women's championship ladder match at Stand and Deliver? Who's inching closer to become the next NXT women's champion? First two, a debate. Chase U and Sism in a debate between these two teams, these two factions in NXT. Who's going to be doing something that no one didn't think unexpectedly, you wouldn't see coming up? Well, we start off with this. We start off with Pretty Deadly. We know Pretty Deadly are the hostess of Stand and Deliver. They dress so weird, but hey, each his own. But Pretty Deadly came out there to well, they was the monitoring the contract signing. I guess they didn't like the contract signing went. Well, Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes teamed up. I don't know if Carmelo a heel or a face or a tweener. I think he's a tweener. Carmelo and Braun Breaker joining forces. They'll take on the team of Pretty Deadly, the former tag team champions. Later on in the show, we'll tell you what went down with that. Could Carmelo and Braun be on the same page heading to that match before WrestleMania? Before Stand and Deliver? We'll have to wait and see on that one. Also, too, Tiffany Stratton. She went against Indy Hartwell. Tiffany Stratton didn't waste no time whatsoever. And now Tiffany Stratton advances for because she becomes the next NXT Women's Champion. A lot of people are speculating that she could be the next NXT Women's Champion. How she carries herself. Well, Indy Hartwell came a little bit short tonight. Also, too, we learned this. Ilja Dragunov and JD McDonagh battle each other in an NXT match. They just battled the heck out of each other. Even causing even this. They had Wesley come out there. Wesley getting involved and Axion. So we know Wesley picked in he wants JD McDonagh and Ilja Dragunov in this match. And so it's gonna lead to a fatal four-way right now. But things got more interesting as Wesley had announced that the fatal five-way match for the fifth member will be determined in a battle royal. So we'll know next week. Even Axion wanted a piece of being that battle royal. He just wanted an opportunity. And Wesley gave it to him. Wesley said he wants 10 challenges. Oh, you're going to get way more than 10. You're going to get more than what you expect. So we know that Dragon Lee is in it. Wesley, JD McDonagh, and Ilja Dragunov. These men beating the hell out of each other. I guess you want to have an NXT championship match. Why for the top? So hell, why not? Well, hey, you know how that be. Also, too, Johnny Gargano came out there. Johnny Gargano looking for Grayson Waller. He was looking for him high and low. He couldn't find him. So Gargano looked for him to have him sign a contract to meet him. But Grayson Waller playing to up to Johnny saying that, hey, I'll sign the contract next week, but you gotta be banned from the arena. So Johnny Gargano won't be appearing in NXT next week. He'll have Vic Joseph to Johnny Gargano gave Vic Joseph the contract for Grayson Waller to sign. Grayson Waller Vic Joseph better watch himself because you know what happened last week when Grayson Waller came to Johnny Gargano's place and tried to do a home invasion and attack him right in front of his family. So I hope Vic Joseph knows what he's doing and try to get Booker T to help him. Well, Big Body Jovi came out there to act like he was Johnny Gargano and mocked Johnny Gargano in his look. Johnny Gargano came out there and knocked the hell out of Big Body Jovi. And Big Body Jovi didn't expect that, but I can tell right there, they got plans for Big Body Jovi. They look at him like in the future, but we just have to wait and see how that future is gonna look coming up. Speaking of that, we told you the debate. The debate was coming. Chase U versus Sism in a debate about principles and ideologies. Well, they had a debate. The debate didn't go so well after Duke Hudson decided they were gonna do a debate. Chase U challenged Sism to a fight, but Sism didn't accept. Well, Big Duke said that Chase U that they'll put the control of Chase U on the line. So we know that Stand and Deliver, the control of Chase U will be on the line. So that's gonna play out. But maybe Duke Hudson is he gonna turn back heel and trying to turn on Chase U, or will he be the savior of Chase U? Only time will tell on that and stuff. Okay. Also, too, well, we talked about that earlier with that match. GC Dolan, she can't wait for her match in that women's championship match, the last match she's entering. She said she can't wait to get her hands on who you know who. But we're looking forward to seeing her and GZ Dolan beat the living crap out of each other. It might happen when that might happen. So, hey, looking forward to seeing that. Speaking of that, what's the main event? We told you that Pretty Deadly, the former tag team champions, teamed up against Braun Breaker, the NXT champion, his number one contender, Carmelo Hayes. We thought it was going to be that. Well, it ended up being Carmelo and Braun won their match. Carmelo and Braun, after Carmelo raising up the NXT championship over Carmelo. That's the championship Carmelo said there's eluding him and he needs it to win. Well, we just have to wait and see on that one. But Carmelo and Braun, these two men got only a week left until Stand and Deliver. How they gonna react? Will Carmelo show his true colors, or will Braun be dominant? Only time will tell on that. But hey, we look forward to seeing that. All right, we told you, hey, Chase U right here. Well, not Chase U, but that's Eddie Thorpe. We'll talk about him on the hot top right here. The Rock's daughter's gonna have her in-ring match at Stand and Deliver against Thea Hill. That should be a good one for control of Chase U. We look seeing that as honorable mention, as well as this. We know a fatal five-way for the North American Championship Open Challenge. Dragon Lee will make his debut. JD McDonagh, Wesley, Ilja Dragunov, and their fifth member will be decided in a battle royal style. So we look forward to seeing that. Also, too, we told you Johnny Gargano and Grayson Waller will fight. So there's a lot going on. Bro. Even we'll say this. We're gonna end that right now. The NXT ring report. We're gonna move on to NXT wrestling hot topics. On hot topics, we talked about this and an honorable mention that the tag team championships will be online as the Gallus will defend against Tony Starks and Stacks versus the Creed brothers. So a lot of matches going on and towards NXT. Stand and Deliver Tag Team Championships, grudge matches, you name it, is going to be all part of it. So hey, speaking of that, we know that Eddie Thorpe will be debuting next week. Many people don't know who Eddie Thorpe is. Eddie Thorpe is Carl Fredericks of New Japan. He's been wrestling quite some time in the NXT touring schedule. He even been wrestling on the NXT B show Level Up. So you look forward to see Level Up on Peacock or some. You can probably get an idea of how he wrestles and stuff. And the American Carl Fredericks making his debut on NXT. We look forward to seeing that. All right. Also, too, we told you last week, we told you yesterday that comedian Andy Kaufman will be inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Andy Kaufman in his post life. Or Andy Kaufman now getting his rightful place in the WWE Hall of Fame. So congratulations. Everybody wondering, will it be Jared Lawler inducting him or the Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart? Only time will tell on that. Speaking of that, we're hearing news and reports that Randy Orton is near to a return as soon as Raw after WrestleMania. So could we see the Viper coming back sooner than we think? So hey, only time will tell if Randy Orton makes his comeback after WrestleMania. That's be the stars come after WrestleMania. Plus two, we hearing this. This could be the new logo for SummerSlam. I don't know. It kind of looks plain to me, but hey, why they going by themes and stuff? The SummerSlam with a theme. They never can't find nothing with a permanent marking. They always have to do the theme. So we on turn with tail on that for that means SummerSlam. So if SummerSlam returned into Detroit, nearly a 30-year absence to SummerSlam '93. So 30 years later they're coming to that Detroit for SummerSlam. Speaking of that, tomorrow will be the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. Look forward to seeing this Sting, who celebrated his birthday just this week, will be in action against international champion Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin to take on the team of Kip Sabian, the Butcher, and the Blade. So looking forward to see Sting and stuff. Oh, hey. All right, we're gonna end the NXT Ring Report with this look right here. NXT champion Braun Breaker rises championship over the head of challenger Carmelo Hayes. Here, Carmelo Hayes be one step closer to winning the NXT championship. Only time will tell. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Ring Report. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long, and we'll see you next time, tomorrow exactly, for the AEW Ring Report. See you later.